meeting up with a friend for lunch, an old college friend who has a 3D VR, AR game company. Been super interested in that space for a while and had no really in to get there to really introduce it to me. So I figured having this conversation with Rob today would be productive and to introduce me to that space. Oh, there he is right now.
Oh, dude, where did you come from? Good to see you. Oh, just my house?
Yeah.
So I'm 2 blocks away.
My purpose for vlogging is like when I'm 80, I want to be able to have fairly accurate representations of what my life was when I was 30, 50, and all that. Because to me, I think it just beats photography. Like I'll never know what my grandpa sounded like, or at least I have a memory of it, but I don't remember it accurately. I only ever remember representation.
Yeah.
Kind of like to also be like, all right, here's like also like a blueprint or an example for my son. Like, all right, this is the shit I went through. Learn from it. Don't fuck up. All right, we can do better.
That's great.
Okay, so we're at my friend's game studio right now. Everything is this whole place is being remodeled, which is why there's a mess. So it's pretty badass. This one, oh, I thought you could take it out and fucking throw it.
Almost, yeah. We'll see. What was supposed to happen was we built a couple of our games in this room. But yeah, I gotta put some money into this. I'm tired of looking at shit. Because in the beginning I was just like, I need a space. Let's just work. And
dude, I respect. Dude, this is what I love being able to kind of witness the stories because it's like I would have loved to be there when Jobs first started, or Walt Disney. Like
we got a combination of shit here involving me and my 3 buddies.
Ooh.
We focused all our efforts on this room first. Yeah. So we started here first, so we would build like a lot of our games and footage and everything in here. Like the game started out like this. It just started off as just a quick project, and then it just became this thing, and like I had to write this whole narrative. So yeah, like basically.
That was my friend Rob from college. I saw him start this whole company up with 3D, with VR. My bet is that VR is the future, and I kind of want to get familiar with the behind the scenes technical side with it. I feel like it just makes sense to anticipate what's coming, because if you want to get ahead, you got to take a look at the potential shifts and changes that will come, and don't be afraid to be the first to play in an area where no one is familiar with, and they might judge you, or they might because it's not where everything is at the moment. When I think of VR, I think of the communication changes, going from newspaper, radio, television, to our mobile phones, and I can only imagine what it's going to be within the next 10-20 years, where it can be my glasses. I'm glad to finally have that conversation happen. It's time to go pick up the child. So one of the certainties in life is change. I think if it's one of the certain things that we're going to experience in life, I think the most important thing is that we have to be willing to evolve and adapt to the things that happen. Even in our daily lives, this part in the vlog is completely unexpected. I was expecting him to be playing on the machines, but things change. We need to be able to adapt and roll with the punches. Can we use it too? Yeah. Okay, let me finish this video. If we're inflexible with the changes that come, and then we're overly attached to how things are, then we, if anything, slow down our growth, if not stop it at all, because that's how life is. Things change. We need to be able to adapt. We need to be able to evolve. Otherwise, there's a saying that goes, you either grow or you die. And I think that's a part of the change, is that we grow outside of what we currently are, or outside of the current identity we attach ourselves to. I'm this, I'm that. This is the way things have always been. And that's the thing that holds us back, is that we attach ourselves so much to an idea we hold it as truth, when in reality, life changes. The landscape of things change. The most important thing is keeping in mind the end goal that you want to achieve. You know, being attached to your vision, what you want to achieve, and being flexible in getting there. And I think that requires a lot of self-reflection and realizing and thinking and asking yourself, what are you holding on to that's preventing you from getting what you want? 99% of the time, what gets in our way is us and our inability to be flexible. And I think those who are flexible are the ones who are able to bounce back the quickest. Because, I mean, essentially, because just from what I'm hearing, the core of it sounds like you're trying to, that they're learning, that you're instilling them the principles of having an entrepreneurial mindset either way. But that you're also providing the skills to become. So I think that's what your course is going to be teaching them, right? It's more than just not just helping with skills. You're teaching them more than that. Yeah, I think you got something good. Honest feedback. I think you're just overthinking it. Because I think either way, it's going to be a great product, what you put out there. Yeah, I have 3 channels. So, but I just changed the intro, the title card, and the ending. I changed the branding on it. One's Emeroy TV, which has all the content, and then the niche channels like How to Breakdance For Beginners. That has all my breakdance tutorials or b-boy tutorials. All the social media marketing, Facebook marketing tutorials are on the Vision Paradox channel, and that's not just so it's not just me contributing to that. It's the team contributing to that. So like my thing is a contribution to the social media marketing end, and the other team will be like, because I went through the whole thing about I should start 2 channels. Is like before I start a channel, like is the audience that's going to receive it on the other end completely different? Yeah, so which is why like for Emeroy TV, I went on the intro, it says Monday, Wednesday, like right off the bat it says here are the days that are all different. It's like the primary channel for everything else, for everything to be there. Wednesday is this, Thursday is this, Friday is this. And then but then I'm also trying to leverage the fact that there's also people who just want my breaking, people who just want social media stuff, so I'm doing that. But I think the thing is, like, well, for me, managing 2 channels it can be a handful. If I can somehow link each topic to each other, or find an excuse to keep it on one channel, I would do that. I'm kind of taking a page from that. Like, okay, if I'm consistently uploading videos to YouTube every day, then I'll get for sure subscriber results. The biggest thing on YouTube is your watch time or the watch session. So each gives me an opportunity to make each video better, so that people can stay longer watching my stuff. So it's instead of like once in a while and then go do another project once in a while, it's more like it's really getting the reps in to make the content I'm putting together to build the channel, not just the channel better, but also the whole personal brand thing even better. Because like even though I'm making pretty decent money with Vision Paradox, I would still like, if say Vision Paradox falls apart, then I have nothing. But if I have a decent personal brand, or and I'm making some money on YouTube and Udemy, what do you call it? I wouldn't have to worry about clients coming in. I would just ideally just keep making YouTube videos. Yeah, because I'm using YouTube as my pillar content. Like, here's the main shit, and then I'm making micro content where I promote it on Instagram or Facebook, so they can go back to YouTube. And then YouTube would is just another part of the funnel to get people onto, if they're on the dance portion, to back to how to break dance. Here I had, because of my YouTube videos, this one company reached out to me to do fitness hip hop tutorials for them, and they paid me like $2,000 for like 2 days of filming. Yeah, I want people to be able to see like either the Vision Paradox channel or my breaking channel or just my personal brand channel. Like, when they see me or they see that stuff, they're like, oh damn, I want to work with him. I mean, the way I look at it is like, we're more than just what we label ourselves.